So we made it to beautiful Salt Lake City. Spanky here found the truck he wanted. Actually, he didn't. I found all this. He's a little upset, and you guys probably are too, because it's probably like, oh, you said you're gonna go get, an old truck and drive it home and fix it. I don't care about all that. We changed the whole mission of this. Really, what's gonna go on is we're here to take a big scenic drive. We're trying to get from here back home to Alabama, which is about 1,900 miles the way we're gonna go. See as much as we can, do the scenic tour, and not really worry about the truck. Now, this does have 390,000 miles on it, which is quite a bit. But in the papers, in the discovery, we did find that last year it had an engine rebuild and a transmission rebuild. Also, this should be the 6L90, which I think is going to give us a little bit better towing capacity if we feel like it, but also might do a little bit better on the highway. For the most part, it's a work truck. It's dented on every panel. It's tired. The suspension's wore out. Tires are wore out. The bushings are wore out. The seats are wore out. The buttons don't work. Yeah, but the brakes are fine, and the engine and transmission are fine. So everything's good, just like that. Yep. Quick little walk around here. So this is a 2500. We got a GMC 2500. It's a 2009. It does have BF Goodwrench ATs on it. They are about done. It is 4x4 like God intended. As you can see, it has a battle scar on literally every panel. So I don't have to worry about Colin driving it, because he's just gonna wreck it. Yeah, there's not too bad a rust. This is the biggest showing, and it's mostly surface. It is what it is. Can't really do much. We did manage to already break the mirror, which is fantastic. We have an expired Utah plate, which is wonderful. Good floor mats in here. We could probably take the seats out and just spray the whole thing out if we felt like it. We got the suicide door panels, quick release everything. Colin just threw something on the ground. It's fantastic. I mean, what more could you ask for in a, clapped out, beat up truck? So now what we're gonna do is hopefully get this thing into fighting shape. We already checked the oil. We already checked the fluids. They're fresh, they're clean. We did have a problem with the brakes and the power steering. However, hang on, bear with me. This is a Hydro Boost system. So we looked, and the power steering fluid wasn't on the marker. So filled that up, brakes are better. Everything looks to be going okay. No check engine lights. We have receipts for a fresh service, rebuild with valves, lifters, the whole 9 yards on the engine, whole complete reman on the transmission. The only thing we might do, I think on the 6L90s, we can put a temperature bypass, which will lower the temperatures on those tremendously, which will, save it a little bit. I don't know. The way this thing looks to me, it's screaming for, steel bumpers, front and rear. We got to fix the headlights. The grill's all broken. I mean, there's a lot of stuff for us to repair. I mean, if we could find a nice wrecking yard with some white body panels, might be able to switch those out. That'd be cool. But yeah, I think we're gonna head to Harbor Freight. Maybe take this thing through the car wash. It is filthy, and just see what we can do. Anyway, that's the update, guys. See you. Good morning, and what a beautiful morning it is. We got home really late, or back to the hotel really late from the Salt Flats last night, probably about 1 o'clock, because we were just vibing. It was absolutely awesome. We took the rig all through the flats, Did a little bit of overlanding with it. Colin did some high speed runs, you know, all kinds of good stuff. However, today, look at all that salt. We got to go and clean this sucker off. It is absolutely coated in salt. This is the other reason why I didn't get a nicer truck or a classic or anything, because I knew we were going to kind of tear it up going to the salt flats, because guess what? Salt is corrosive. It is going to destroy whatever you put it on. This thing already is kind of clapped. Has a, well, it was supposed to have a good running engine, transmission. I had papers on rebuilds. However, we studied them last night, and what we really think happened was the previous owner got a 6.0 block and had the heads redone, had the top end done, and slammed it all back together. So while it does run pretty fair, it's starting to do some weird stuff. It's missing on number 6 a bit. It's having some problems with the O2 sensors, which admittedly we might have done yesterday. But today we got a whole list of maintenance we got to do. First thing is we're going to the car wash. We're spraying all this off, getting this as clean as possible. Then we're going to crawl under it. I think we got to replace the upstream O2 and at least the driver's side downstream O2. We might have broke wires. We don't know. Also, we got a number 6 miss. Not really sure why. I mean, these, you know, 6.0 LSs, whatever you want to call them, the LQ4s, the LQ9s, or I don't know. I don't get all in that gibberish that you guys do. But what I'm thinking has happened is when we were cleaning it yesterday, we got some water and wiring loom somewhere, or something is just not playing right. Also, we found out last night something very important. Driving home, trying to check, did the OBD diagnostics on it with a little plug we got from the Harbor Freights, and found out that our speedometer is 6 miles an hour slow. So effectively, we were trying to push this thing to do the 70, 80 mile an hour speed limits around here. Turns out we're doing like 75, 85, maybe 80, 86. So that's fun. Also, let's see what else is going on, Colin. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, the tires suck. They beat this thing to death, and I think we're going to put some at least shocks in it for the ride home, because this thing, I mean, she's bouncing. I'm pretty sure they're clapped out. It's going to be a, you know, budget upgrade, you know, completely run-of-the-mill part store quality, nothing special shocks, but they have to be better than these completely clapped out ones that offer no give. Other than that, I think Colin fell in love with the truck yesterday. I'm going to pause right now. I'm going to upload the photographs, a couple videos we took, so you go ahead and watch those. watch those. Are you watching? Yeah. So we had a good time yesterday. Salt flats were great. Colin wanted to go back out there today, but that is completely the wrong direction from going home. In fact, we went further that way, drove him into Nevada, got a couple things done over there, came back. It was a great time yesterday. So yeah, we got to get going. We got to turn in the rental. We got to get this truck washed off. We got to go pick up a few things for it. And we got to start making some miles. We're due down, oh, I forgot everywhere we're going today, but I have a checklist because I'm a nerd. But we have a checklist of places we need to stop. And right now we're behind schedule. So we're going to get to it, get the parts we need before we leave Salt Lake, and start heading that way. Anyway, this is Matt out. That's Spanky. Actually, his name's Colin. I call him Spanky. But we're going to go have a blast. So anyway, we'll see all of you when we get to a pit stop. Maybe I'll take some videos of us beating this thing down, washing it out, and finding out what's wrong. So see you guys later. Heartland of Homestead. Well, we did our best. Got it all clean. Took off a bunch of salt. She's still an ugly turd. It's like maybe the ugly duckling though. Because if we try, we probably could fix it up real nice. I don't know if we're gonna try that hard, but we could. Here it's missing. I think that's number 6. There's something else going on. Anyway, we're off to the airport, drop some things off. We'll catch you back with an update later. Repairs. So Colin jumped under the rig, found out why it was running crappy. Looks like our downstream sensor has a bunch of frays in the wire, and I think the wire was broken. So we went and got $1 billion of parts. I'm gonna do the air cleaner. We got some spark plugs for tomorrow morning, our upstream sensors for tomorrow morning, because they're all trashed. Spanky's down there now. He's gonna actually show you what's going on.
All right. So there's our downstream O2 sensor, and our problem lies right here with this connector is broken. There's a wire broken out of the connector. So I'm gonna replace the sensor, which should hypothetically then fix our problem. There you go. Where's my stuff?
So I'm gonna get him a step and fetch stuff. What do you need, Bob? Wrench, I guess?
I'm guessing 3/4.
All right. So what I'm probably gonna do is set you guys up. We'll do a little bit of time lapse or something and see what we got. All right, so Colin got that sensor replaced. He hung the wire up real well. The truck seems to be running okay. We just dumped a load of barium in it. Hopefully that'll fix up some injectors. We are on our way to Red Canyon to do the archway, scenic views. We have avoid highways turned on the Jeeps. So hopefully when we're going about our way, we can see some cool stuff and stop. We got some other parts, but the truck needs to be cool, and we're hot and tired. And honestly, we need to get some miles under our belt. So we got about 4 hours of travel time till the archway. We're just gonna try to put a little bit of miles, maybe stop for some food on the way if we see something, and yeah, get back to you then. Heartland Homestead out.
Well, let's do this, I guess. we're gonna try and get down. Let's see if he sends it off the side of its lift. But I'm not sure that we're quite ready to completely generally this thing. All right, he's making it down.
You gotta ground guide me. I can't see beyond the front of the truck.
Okay.
Don't walk the front of the truck. Hand signals. Which way am I going? Yeah, I can see.
Straight.
You can probably jump in for this now. I just couldn't see up there.
Okay. Look at that minty old pile of crap. Oop. And down he goes. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
I believe this is Bryce Canyon. All I know is we're the only ones here and it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous with a hint of smoke. But he is right, it's absolutely stunning. Just look at that. Look at that. So we have this shard of glass that has been hanging on for dear life this entire drive since the first AutoZone. And it's barely hanging in there. But she's still there. She's still holding on. Three, two, one. Hey, so this is me, Colin. Tater is inside. We are stopped at a motel. It is currently 10:12 at night. I'm gonna replace this broken mirror and the good mirror because we got two new ones in a box for 50 bucks. So that's what we're at right now. Probably gonna time lapse it on both sides, and afterwards I might go and do the pre-cat O2 sensors that we have sitting in the truck.
Well, it's been one heck of a day too. It's about midnight. Colin and I are in a little town at a day's inn, actually, because the truck is running terrible. Started diagnosing it, pulling some things apart. It seems like we don't have any spark on our passenger bank of coils, which could be a grounding problem or a power problem because they're all supplied on a common power and ground, if I remember correctly. It was too hot to play with tonight, even though Colin went out and did the mirrors, which he got the passenger side on, fixed our problem there. But the driver's side, no power to it, so we got different power problems. Uh, just this truck's a interesting little beast. So tomorrow we are going to start by trying to reground, do some testing, see if we can get that bank firing. It'll barely do 60 miles an hour right now. I'm pretty sure we're washing those cylinders out. It's not a good feeling. Beyond that, let's see. Uh, yeah, nothing. We're tired. We're exhausted. He just got in. I think he's almost asleep. And this is going to be our outtake. So this is going to be the end of day 1 and 2. So this is actually the end of part 2, or excuse me, part 1 of the video. What we're going to do is compile all this. I'm going to stay up extra late tonight, put this all together, and get it uploaded. So we will have a part 1 done. So if you want to know if we actually get the truck fixed, working, and make it to Moab tomorrow, and maybe Durango the next day, then you're going to have to stay tuned for part 2. Anyway, Heartline Homestead, very tired, but out.